Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to answer a question about bitter leaves. Will my bitter leaves survive, or did the frost kill the bitter leaves? I will share with you 3 ways to tell. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time coming across my channel, thank you for clicking to watch. Here I do share videos on growing culturally important African vegetables. I will teach you how to grow these vegetables, how to process these vegetables, and how to cook them. So today I wanted to share with you how you can tell if your bitter leaves will grow back if it has suffered frost damage. If you do cultivate bitter leaves outside of Africa, where we stand the risk of frost, just meaning that the temperatures are going to drop below freezing, there are a couple of things you need to do to ensure that plants such as bitter leaves stand a chance of growing back after winter is over. The preventive measures, which I have shared on this channel before, but let me just quickly summarize, is that you need to go ahead and prune your bitter leaves when you're coming to the end of your gardening season. Prune the stems of the bitter leaves and then go get mulch. The mulch can be wood chips, or it can just be a bunch of leaves. So these leaves or the wood chips, they're going to form a layer of insulation just to make sure that the temperature of the soil does not drop too low and kill your bitter leaf stems. So if you do that, the bitter leaves will stand a higher chance of survival. My garden again is in zone 9A. Down here is closer to the tropics. We do get frost, but it's usually not that severe. Our winters are not that severe. So some of these measures, I don't necessarily take them myself, because based on my experience of growing bitter leaves here for over 20 years now, the frost has never really killed my bitter leaves. In fact, we had like an epic freeze around this time last year, and I thought for the first time ever that my bitter leaves were going to die. They did not die, so now I don't even worry. Another thing that you can do to ensure that maybe you always have bitter leaves if you live in colder climates is to plant some of your bitter leaves in a container, like an indoor plant, and then when it is the winter where you have snow outside, you can then take your bitter leaves indoors and just wait until it's spring. That way you always have some stems to propagate. However, if you had your bitter leaves in ground and the temperatures drop below freezing, and now you're panicking if you are not going to get bitter leaves again, I have some tips for you how you can tell if the bitter leaves will come back. We're going to go over there and look at some of my bitter leaves, and then I will show you how you can tell. But quick reminder, go ahead and give this video some thumbs up and then subscribe if you have not yet done so. All right, let's go. This here is my bitter leaf plant. We also had frost and these were pretty much damaged, but as you can see, it is coming back. It is producing fresh shoots again. So in zone 9A, we really don't have to worry a lot about our bitter leaves completely just dying. But let me show you how you can tell if your bitter leaves will come back again. So if you have a bitter leaf stem that looks like this and you're not sure if it's dead or if it will come back again, what you can do is just scratch it. Grab something and scratch it. See, scratch it like this. If it's still green like that, it means there's still life in there and it will produce side shoots. Here's another way to tell. You can grab pruners like this one and cut. Okay, that part is pretty dead. This is dead. You see, it means it's alive. You can see this is not, it's not dead, it's alive. It's kind of green. You can see some liquid coming out of it. It's it means this is alive. And tribe, the last way to tell if your bitter leaves will be back or not is just to have patience. Calmly wait. Wait until it's spring. Wait until it warms up again. And if your bitter leaves did not die, they will sprout again. They will produce new shoots. They will produce new shoots from the roots. Remember, the stems might die, but the roots usually stay alive. I say this from experience. Again, last year, we had an epic frost. There was ice on the ground for days. I thought my bitter leaves were dead, but because they had established a good root system, a lot of them just came back. Be patient, and if your bitter leaves did not die, you will know once the spring is here. And if your bitter leaves die, no problem. You can always get the seeds and start again. In fact, I'm going to highly encourage you to go ahead and get some bitter leaf seeds. Start them indoors now, just as a backup plan, just as insurance. I hope this video was valuable to you. Please do not forget to give the video a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel as we learn to grow, to process, and to cook these culturally important African vegetables. Until next time, grow a garden, because when you grow a garden, you grow health. Bye-bye.